Okay, hey everybody. This is just kind of a final video talking about what's left and how to go about submitting a couple things that are left for 764. Okay, so let's go to the syllabus. And so what we've already done the application assignment, right? That's where we looked at that lesson from the Archer and Hughes book. We did the IRIS module. You did the part 2 of the IRIS module. You posted your strategy and your response. Okay, so we pretty much have these 3 things left. The CT completions of dispositions rubric. So I'll show you on live text, but remember on live text, that's where it says CT final evaluation. Okay, they will submit that into live text, and then I will transfer the score from live text into Blackboard. Okay, you need to submit your timesheet both into Blackboard and live text. And I've had a couple questions about this, and I just got off the phone with Mrs. Kaysen. I will show you where to submit it on live text, okay? And then also I will complete a dispositions rubric. I will complete the same one that your CT completes, but just remember that I will not have seen you teach, right? So I'll just kind of look at everything else, okay? So the deadline, the dates, excuse me, on the, hold on. I know y'all like it when I sing. Let's go to the calendar, which, well, silly head, it should be right there. Am I missing it? Oh, probably where it says calendar of due dates. Oh, y'all. Okay, so let me just show you the calendar. And of course, let me rotate it. I usually have things open and I forgot to get the calendar. All right, so we're already into April. All right, so by this Friday, I would like your CT dispositions rubric. And again, I will show you that on live text. Some of them have already completed it. If they've already done that, great. Tell them thank you. If they have not done that, maybe give them a gentle reminder. I actually just emailed 3 CTs who had not completed the midterm one. So, maybe just touch base with your CT. I know some of you are wrapping up your hours. Some of you had quarantining students, quarantining teachers. You had to quarantine yourself. I understand that. So on the calendar, it says April 30th is the deadline for the timesheet. But as I mentioned before, I can give you until May 4th. May the 4th be with you. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll get that. So that is the last day I can give you, though, because my grades are due May 5th, and I actually don't have May on here for the calendar. But, if you need a few extra days or an extra week or so, you can have until May 4th, okay? Again, you have to submit by May 4th because my grades are due May 5th. So if I do not have your completed timesheet, I won't be able to pass you for this class, okay? So your CT final dispositions, ideally by this Friday, the 23rd. If I need to be a little flexible, I can, but just also you might want to give them a gentle reminder that, we do kind of need that. And then your timesheet by the 30th, if possible, but if not, if you need to wait, May 4th is the very last day, okay? So let me go back to the syllabus real quick. Okay, so that will be CT completion of dispositions rubric, right? So that will be on the calendar, it says CT dispositions, okay? And then also your timesheet. So that's what you're responsible for. This rubric, the CT will submit into Blackboard. You will submit your hours both in, excuse me, wait, back up. Don't listen to me. Your CT will submit into live text. Sorry, y'all. And then you will submit your hours into both Blackboard and live text, okay? And then I will do the this dispositions rubric. Okay, so let me show you on Blackboard. Let me go back. Hold on, there's all sorts of new tabs and whatnot. All right, so on Blackboard, under assignments, okay, right over here under assignments, this is where you will see the timesheet, okay? So you will submit here into Blackboard, right? Here's your timesheet. If you open it, and I think I did change the due date until May 4th. I would, of course, like it before then, but I also understand, the joy that has been teaching during COVID. So if you need to be a little bit later, that's fine. Your timesheet simply looks like this. If you have a different one that you've been using, that's fine too. Again, I just try to make things easy for y'all. Do make sure that your CT signs it and total your hours. Remember, the hours must total at least 30. If you have more than 30, great. if you have less than 30, get to 30 before you submit it. And then also your CT can sign it there. Okay, so you'll just submit that under the assignments tab. All right, so again, under the assignments tab, and I did, like I said, make the date May 4th. Okay, so that's where you will submit your timesheet. It's the very first one under assignment. Okay, and then if you go on live text, and I have somebody's name, Michael, I think it's you, Michael and Samantha, so sorry that I'm using you two as an example, but you're the first two, and I have to show y'all what you're going to see. So from in live text, excuse me, the final CT evaluation rubric, okay, that is where your CT will submit their final CT evaluation rubric. I also called it CT dispositions, same thing, okay? So they will need to go in there and do that. And then you should be able to see, I just called Mrs. Kaysen again, as I said, we're not 100, I can't see it from your view. I have no idea what y'all can see. But if there's somewhere that says view placement details, and Michael, again, I'm just going to use you as an example, so I do apologize. So click on view placement details, maybe, okay? And then down here, if you scroll down, that is the place where you can submit your hours, okay? And then you'll submit your hours, and then your CT can go in and approve your hours. All right. So if for some reason you do not see placement details, okay, hold on, let me go back. If for some reason you do not see placement details, if somebody, and who was it who just emailed me? I'm going to use you as an example. I think it was Michelle. Hold on one second. Oh, Anna. So Anna Gainey, if you're listening to this, I'm going to use you as an example also because you were one of the ones who emailed me. If you do not see this button that says view placement details, could you please let me know? So that's only for Anna. Anna Gainey, if you don't see this view placement details, let me know, and then I'll get you in touch with Mrs. Kaysen, okay? So y'all should be able to see something that looks like this. If it's not, located over here, look for it somewhere else, okay? But you should be able to see something that says view placement details. Okay, so that is where you will submit your hours into live text, okay? So remember, your hours go into live text and into the assignments under Blackboard. Your CT will complete the final CT evaluation rubric also in live text, and I will complete the professor completion, what do I call it? The professor completion of dispositions rubric, I will complete that in Blackboard. Okay, hopefully this helps. Again, the last day for the hours is May 4th, so for your timesheet. And again, that is just because my my grades are due on the 5th. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that helps. Let me go back to Blackboard. Okay, I think that should finish everything up for us. So remember the things you still owe. If your CT has not done it, the CT final evaluation rubric, right, into live text. Some of your CTs have already done it. If they have not, that is owed to me. Your timesheet is owed to me both here in Blackboard and in live text, okay? And then I owe you the dispositions rubric that I will complete into Blackboard. All right, and then that is it for Education 764. Again, May 4th is the absolute last day. Okay. All right. I think that is it. I hope y'all are finishing up your hours. I know it's a very challenging time of the year, of the semester. So, stay strong, finish, you're almost there, and, have a great rest of your, school semester, if you're out in a, K-12 setting. Okay. And I will see y'all later.